Well, they said our bus would be very easy to pick out. I think they were right. I think they were right. It's the paddy wagon. Awesome.
So, apparently that wasn't the bus. That's right. And when we talked to that driver, he said, "Oh, that's a much bigger bus." As we said, "Okay, where is it?" He said, "It already left." Uh-oh. Okay, so I'll finish off the story of how we missed the bus. But before, the day was an interesting day. We went and saw some of the countryside here, and we visited Cork. We were in Cobb. We also went to Blarney Castle, and we kissed the Blarney Stone. That's, of course, the main thing to do here, is to head to the Blarney Castle. It's the most popular destination in this part when you stop in this part of Ireland. And I always thought that the kissing of the Blarney Stone was, I always knew it was going to give you something. I always thought it was to give you luck. Like, the old expression, the luck of the Irish, right? I always thought that's what we were going to get. No, that's not what you're supposed to get. You're supposed to get the gift of gab. That's right, the gift to be able to talk. So obviously, I did not need to kiss the Blarney Stone. I don't have that problem too much at all. But we were going to do it anyway. Now, here's the thing. Jay is like 6'5". D is not much shorter. Tony is a big lad, and I'm not that skinny neither. And so we ended up getting down and in line, and when we stood in line, it said about a few feet in front of us, it said about a 60-minute wait. And we kept looking at that climb up to the castle. It looked pretty tall. And so we were debating, should we do this? Should we not do this? And I'll tell you, when it started off, it looked, hey, lots of room to walk in here. Some big stairs, big wooden stairs when we walked in. And then when we came across one corner, you come across the turret. And the turret is the spiral staircase going up like this. Well, it started off okay, not too bad. Now think you're standing in line while climbing this turret. And it's a pretty steep climb, uneven, slick stones. And what you had to hang on to was this thick rope on one side that was attached to the side of the rock face, going all the way straight up as you walked around like this. But that's it. That was your balance on the way up. And so it is narrow. I'll give you that. And it's straight up, and it's no real way to turn around once you're on this trek. You either continue, or you're trying to bypass another 100 people below you on the stairs. So there's a warning. If you're going to do the Blarney Castle, be prepared to climb the stairs. And if you're not prepared to climb the stairs, you're in trouble. So we got up there. It's a beautiful view up there. We saw some of the ground, some of the garden and everything below us. But kissing the Blarney Stone. Now that was interesting. We knew we had to kind of overhang. And what you end up having to do is there's this smooth section on the bottom of the wall, and that's the Blarney Stone. And you actually have to grab onto some metal rungs above your head, lie down your back, and they have somebody there holding you, and you lean out over the edge and kiss the Blarney Stone and then pull yourself up. And right below you, you would think, oh, well, they gotta have like a cement or something down. No, they have a couple little bars running across like this. below you. So if you fell down, you should fall on the bars, but they're pretty big gap there as well. And so if you actually did fall, you could fall all the way to your death down below. So the luck of the Irish for that is still there, that you don't fall to your death while kissing the Blarney Stone. But we did it. We had fun doing it. We were joking all the way. It was one of those experiences that you probably will never get a chance to do. So if you're going to be here, you should do it. And a lot of people got up there and said, nah, I'm not hanging out there. It really wasn't that bad. It looks scarier than it is. And like I said, they do have somebody there holding you as well. But some people backed out right away. And if you have a sore back or anything, put it this way. Dee was able to do it, over 6 foot tall. Tony was able to do it. I was able to do it, 60. So, if we can do it, most people can do it. And that was a lot of fun. And so that was our Blarney Stone. But the adventure to get to the Blarney Stone was, how I say, our days start, you would think 4 experienced cruisers like us would know better than to do this. But yeah, we missed our bus. And why did we miss our bus? Well, here, I'll explain it right here.
Okay, let me tell you the story of getting here to Blarney Castle. We knew that our tour, we were supposed to meet our tour at 9:30, half hour after the ship docks. Trouble is, because of yesterday's storm and missing the port, the captain came straight here. So we ended up arriving an hour early. So he said, oh, now, do we meet the bus at 8:30 now? Or do we meet it at 9:30? It's not a ship shore excursion. It was a private excursion. So we met early, but we started talking over breakfast. And we got out at exactly 8:30. We stepped off the ship. Bus wasn't around anymore. We missed our bus to the Blarney Stone. We met a really nice gentleman. He runs one of the tours down here. He's one of the drivers named Alan. And he showed us, he got us a taxi driver. We drove a taxi out here to, name's Roy. And he got us here, and now we're looking for our bus to head back. So we don't want to miss our bus this time. But here's the thing. I'm with 6'5" Jay, 6'4" D, Tony, and they put us in probably the smallest cab you could find. If I can find it, if Tony will give it to me, I'll show you some. I was in the middle trying to give them as much room as possible because they were the taller. And poor Jay, he was hunched over for the entire ride. But it just goes to show you, if it says a half hour after you dock, if the ship changes its time, doesn't matter. Do the half hour after the dock.
But I had fun today. I think JD and Tony had fun today. And we got to see a little bit of the Irish countryside. A small town by the water was fun to visit and have some coffee and ice cream. And of course, we kissed the Blarney Stone. So now I'm ready with the gift of gab to keep on talking for years and years to come on these videos. Aren't you glad I went to the Blarney Stone? Well, I hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Till next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.